Pride Daily.
Hi there, I'm Kev McGrath. Coming up, Vladimir Putin is probably gay. First though, just catching up on this as the weird obsession with transgender toilet use continues. There's new official guidance that trans people in Scotland, England and Wales should be excluded from single-sex bathrooms and changing rooms. The Equality and Human Rights Commission, acting off the back of last year's UK Supreme Court ruling that sex refers to biological sex, not legal gender. Jessa Thompson's the trans rights lead at the Good Law Project.
What this seems to suggest is that you're required to exclude trans people even if you don't want to, and that trans people not only can be excluded from services for the sex they might have lived as for decades, but they could be excluded from the services for their biological sex as well.
Thanks to Sky News. The HCR's new code of practice means transgender people might be forced to out themselves publicly. This is because whoever's providing single-sex facilities is going to be allowed to demand information about an individual's sex at birth.
Pride Daily.
Next, I'm not saying Vladimir Putin's attacks on all things queer in Russia absolutely scream great big closet case, but his ban on LGBT propaganda means a 13-year-old boy has been labelled a juvenile delinquent and could be sent to a special school. Without realising, the child shared a video or image that breaks the rules and contains an extremist symbol, which could mean a rainbow flag, we don't know. You'll remember the non-existent international LGBT movement was designated as extremist by Putin, who's definitely not had plastic surgery, back in 2023.
Pride Daily.
An a queer student's 2,000-kilometre bike ride in southeast Australia to raise money for an LGBTQ+ support service is into its final week. Stats show queer people are more likely to take their own lives, so Oscar Dethridge has spent every day this month in the saddle. The 21-year-old's raised more than $6,100 up to now for Q Life, which offers mental health support. No time to tell you that Kenya's High Court's ruled applications to change sex or gender markers have to be reasonably considered by the government. And Nepal's appointed its first ever minister for sexual minorities and gender. Leave us a review, please, and be nice. That's your lot. I'll see you tomorrow.